10 Things You Didn't Know About Chris Paul. Probably everybody knows about Chris Paul's domination on the court. He's one of the most marketed athletes in America and regarded as among the greatest point guards in NBA history. Paul has received numerous awards throughout the years, including 8 NBA All-Star selections, the 2006 Rookie of the Year title, 4 All-NBA First-Team picks, and 4 NBA All-Defensive First-Team selections. Paul was one of the NBA's most skilled and intuitive playmakers, making passes that defied logic while shifting his teammates and opponents around like a master chess player. At the same time, he recorded as easily as any other player in the NBA, whether sinking the outside jump shot or rushing his way to the basket. Like any other player, he's quite the interesting person outside the court. His beautiful wife was his college sweetheart. He and his brother worked for their grandfather's gasoline station, and he bought a house where Avril Lavigne once resided. Today, we present you 10 things you didn't know about Chris Paul. Before we get to the video, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Starting off with number 10, as one of the premier stars of the NBA in the 21st century, everybody must want a piece of his mind and wisdom. How do you make that happen? With the book deal. NBA superstar Kobe Bryant released his book named The Mamba Mentality, rivaling Larry Bird and Magic Johnson's putout When the Game Was Ours. Given the opportunity, Chris Paul's autobiographical children's book Long Shot, Never Too Small to Dream Big, is about a young boy who wants to join a basketball team, but believes he's too small to make it happen. After his older brother CJ went to Hampton University on a scholarship, he switched to the hardwood in his junior year at West Forsyth High School, and that's when his career took off. He led West Forsyth to the state semifinals as a junior, averaging 25 points, 5.3 assists, and 4.4 steals per game. The following summer, he received tournament MVP honors. The Charlotte Observer named him the McDonald's All-American, a first-team parade All-American, and North Carolina's Mr. Basketball. At fact number 8, after exchanging vows in September of 2011, Chris Paul and his wife Jada Crawley have been married for over 10 years and have 2 children named Cameron and Chris. Their wedding was held at the Ballantine Hotel and Lodge in Charlotte, North Carolina, with several personalities in attendance, including James Harden, Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, LeBron James, and Carmelo Anthony. But before all that, Crawley and Paul started dating when they were 18 years old, meaning Jada had been by his side throughout his brilliant career. Now that's what you call a love story. Coming at number 7, Paul is a leader on and off the court. In fact, he was the president of the National Basketball Players Association. After 4 years in the executive committee, he was elected president in 2013 and was re-elected for another 4-year term in 2017. He was a key factor in the NBA's decision to remove Clippers owner Donald Sterling after racist remarks he made in 2014 were discovered, threatening a boycott of his own team if they still allowed Sterling to be the owner. The advocacy work he did with good friends and other superstars LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo Anthony solidified his place in the larger society. At the 2016 ESPYs, the 4 of them stood shoulder to shoulder on stage to make a statement about the Black Lives Matter movement and a passionate call to action for the other athletes in the audience. At number 6, we're going to make the sneakerheads envious with this one. Chris Paul joined the Jordan brand in 2006 and appears to have collected every pair of shoes that has come his way since then. Jada, Paul's wife, shared an Instagram snapshot of their bedroom, which features a wall of Jordan and Nike footwear neatly displayed on floor-to-ceiling shelves. In the photo, there are almost 100 pairs of shoes visible, but that's only a portion of Chris Paul's sneaker collection. Jada wrote in her Instagram post that they transformed their bedroom into what she calls a museum, just to accommodate Paul's enthusiasm in sneakers. Next up at number 5. Chris Paul once bought a house from Canadian singer-songwriter Avril Lavigne in 2012 for $8.49 million. It was formerly owned by Travis Barker of Blink-182 and later passed down to Avril Lavigne. The Bel Air home has plenty of space for his kids to run around in, as well as 8 bedrooms for a family reunion. It also has an elevator and a garage that can fit up to 10 cars. He sold his mansion for $8.7 million and listed another home during the summer. According to the Los Angeles Times, the NBA player just paid a little more than $11.1 million for a newly built home in Encino, California. The residence has a 2-story main house and a separate guest house, both built with a modern farmhouse look as well as an adjacent 5-car garage. They have about 12,000 square feet of living space between them. Chris Paul is not only a great basketball and football player, but he's an avid player of bowling. He owns the LAX bowling franchise in the Professional Bowler Association or PBA League and has hosted and participated in a variety of celebrity and youth bowling showcases. He also serves as a spokesperson for the U.S. Bowling Conference. Paul said that his NBA status limits him from playing as much as he would like. Paul admits that he probably owns 20 bowling balls at home in North Carolina because of his passion for the sport. Coming next at number 3. Paul is actually a gladiator. A gladiator is the word given to fans of the TV show Scandal, those who are familiar with the word. Paul revealed how passionate he is about the show during an appearance on Ellen. It gets really wild for Chris Paul, from forcing members of his family not to watch the show without him to seeing Tony Goldwyn, who plays President Fitzgerald Grant, in person and referring to him as Fitz. At number 2. Paul spent the summer after his freshman year at Wake Forest working at Michael Jordan's flight school program in Santa Barbara, California. Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, is a remarkable ambassador for the sport. In fact, he serves as a source of inspiration for many new athletes. Paul was full of admiration for his childhood hero, Jordan, and described how he used to follow him. He claims he will never forget a pickup game he played with MJ during his time there. Jordan was actually putting Rashad McCants on the spot. Spot up to John Paxson, he said, as he looked over to Chris Paul. He referred to me as that, he explained. When someone went to trap him, Jordan threw the ball to Paul and hit the winning shot. The NBA superstar said that he played the game and found love and passion because of Michael Jordan. He also said that he wouldn't have had the will nor the drive to play basketball in the NBA if it weren't for Michael Jordan. Finally, at number 1. 5 young boys rushed across a park on the night of November 15, 2002. For his wallet, they jumped a 61-year-old Nathaniel Jones, shackled his wrists, duct-taped his lips, and pounded him with pipes until his heart stopped. Chris Paul's grandfather was a victim of a violent crime. Paul took the court for his school, West Forsyth High School, on November 20th after completing his grandfather's death rites. The game became an exhibition game for the young Paul. In the game, Paul scored 61 points, one for each year his grandfather had lived on this planet. When he scored 59 points, he converted a layup for an and one, airballed the free throw, and was subbed out of the game. After coming to the bench and sinking his final basket, dropping into the arms of his family. Chris Paul's draft prospects skyrocketed as a result of the game's national attention. And that was the top things you didn't know about Chris Paul. So, what are the other facts about Chris Paul that you know that we didn't include here? Comment them down below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to us while you're at it. Also, click that notification bell to be updated. Until our next video, thanks for watching.